Memorable moment indeed. The national anthem and a crowd anxiously awaiting the tip-off. Kings play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it for you live here from Sacramento, California. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. One of the guys we'll be watching out for today, Marcus Thornton.
And what I like about him, he needs very little time to get his shot off. He has just a bit.
Floats one up, and it's Harper with the rebound. And for all the Kings fans, what a great for the new arena. And Steve campaigning with the league's owners to keep the team in Northern California.
I think it surprised everyone, Kevin. Seattle with such a strong bid. I think most people felt the team would end up in Seattle, but Johnson did his job. Sacramento stepped up to pump fake, and he really keeps defenders guessing.
On the court right now for the Hawks, Jeff Teague and Lou Williams, the back. Harper is out there with Horford, and it's Millsap in at the 3 slot. This game
Hawks were pretty solid against the Western Conference, splitting the 30 games they played, 15 and 15. And if you do that against the West, when you're an Eastern Conference team, usually you're going to make the playoffs, and the Hawks did as a 6th seed.
To the middle, Harper's shot is good. Harper's got 4 this quarter.
Jump shot too, so they're really doing a nice job offensively.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Elton Brand's checked in for Horford. Korver comes in for Paul. Cunningham passes to Harper. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harper's got 8.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
And so we conclude the first half. Kings lead by 9. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We're in the early stages of what promises to be another great season in the NBA. Out in Sacramento, the Kings are taking care of business against the Hawks. It's been a tough start for them this season, looking to make up some ground here tonight. A tremendous first half from Marcus Thornton. He has 11 points and has helped out a bit on the boards as well. And the Hawks are still in it, going all out. The outside shot just not there for them today, but that certainly hasn't stopped them from trying. We might see some adjustments after the break. Not a great game for Louis Williams so far. Not many positives for him so far. Just 1 bucket from the floor. That's it for us here in the studio. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Thornton.
Thomas and Thornton pairing up in the backcourt. Salmon's out there with Patrick Patterson. And it's Thompson in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Horford kicks to Millsap. Dishes to T. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
You take a look at the offense for the Kings last season. There are some things to build on here, guys. 4th in the NBA in fast break points, top 4 in points in the paint. Those are good numbers to build your offensive foundation around.
The first one falls. But for the Kings, I think Coach Mike Malone will try to get them to play a little more unselfishly, Steve, especially at the offensive end.
Yeah, they had a team last year that just seemed to be jacking up shots anytime they could get one up individually. They were among the lowest in the league in assists as a team. A lot of isolation basketball. It was not pretty to watch.
For a long time, it's been about getting out and running for
On
Atlanta.
the court for Atlanta, Jeff Teague and Lou Williams, the backcourt. Paul Millsap out there with Damari Carroll. And it's Harper in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Well, they've been better.
So it's Atlanta now. They trail by 9 points. Here's Harper, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got assist in the ball game here.
And you got to think those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
So it's Sacramento picking up the win. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us.
That was a game you must have felt like you let slip away. What was the mood in the locker room following a loss like this?
Going to be in a good mood after you lose a game like that where you had a chance to win. And that means me probably more so than anyone. These guys know to stay away from me after a loss because I could blow up at any moment. I just hate losing, man. Hate it. Tonight was no exception. I ain't going to let this happen next game either. We're winning that one. Mark it down right now.
Well, thanks for seeing me, man. I feel like I've been playing really well, but I'm just not getting the minutes I need to really make as big an impact as I'd like to.
Those kind of decisions are out of my hands. I assemble the roster. Coach decides the minutes.
And I'm not trying to undercut Coach. I just want you to know I'm hungry and I'm not satisfied. When you see the work I'm putting in, just know I'm trying to be the best I possibly can be, all right?
See that hunger and passion. Trust me, I do. If you keep working hard, the minutes will come. Just remember, it's a team game first. We're at our best when you make others better as well.
All right, well, thank you. And good talk, man. I'll see you later.
Now, we need everyone focused on this upcoming game against the Nuggets. Out there.